It's been a long week, and I'm essentially the Mick Foley of the gang now because I broke a front tooth. So I'm just glad that this goddamn show was not long and that it did not take place from the years 2005 to 2011.
Well, if you're the
Yeah.
Mick Foley of
Welcome
this
to
show,
our
I
podcast. This is
need
the
to
Drop Toho
Sabu.
podcast. And at one point during my match, that does happen.
Oh, during
I'm
the
Anthony.
the Gauntlet match.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Anthony. That's Darrell who's yeah with me right now.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
up here. I don't know what matches I was supposed to have, so we're gonna have fun
Well,
this week.
here's the thing,
that's
Chris.
it. Hmm.
One of your matches was a Mikey Whipwreck match versus Jason, and then the other one they showed like 2 minutes of it, and I'm pretty sure you didn't want to watch the full thing. So, uh,
So Daryl and I started to watch this at one point and then gave up. And multiple times, and I know
mhm.
I made sure to write actually a note of this. Daryl, you asked me multiple times who Jason was, and every time I answered you, I said he's Jason.
You don't know. Well, also we got Cheeseman over here with us. He's the one
Yeah.
The champion of the
responsible for
podcast
picking
this week. Yeah.
Yes,
ECW
back to back.
Extreme Warfare 1995.
Hey Cheeseman, how's your bracket?
Oh man, UConn! I told you they were coming, man. I knew they would do it. Oh, I believe in them.
I mean, it doesn't
Oh.
matter because ultimately Xavier is going to come in at the end and win the
You're
championship.
goddamn right with the steel
He's
chair.
gonna
to
run
hurley
down with a
stupid
steel chair.
thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh man, we need that more than
Um,
ever in this country. Let's talk
Extreme
about something else.
Extreme Warfare. 1,100 people in attendance, ECW arena. This was a unique show,
Mhm.
because this wasn't one show. It was one show for the people in
So
the
so
crowd.
it was
But
it was an event
yes,
that they broke up
um,
over 3 episodes of
mm,
hardcore
Yes.
TV.
what ECW would do is they would, like, every show that they did had like a theme to it, and they would just break
What
them
is it
up
that
over the
Steve calls it,
ECW
Kaufman?
hardcore TV shows.
Isn't it like Smash Television?
Oh, Smash Zone or something like that.
No. But there was the style of it where it's like it's
Yeah,
essentially you're
Crash.
being
Crash
presented with a
TV or something like that.
yeah you're presented with a car crash of everything because the way that those hardcore TV shows were like there was clips and there was
Mhm.
music videos and there was a lot of what would be copyright struck now if it was a thing, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's going to be a different setup this week. Just going over it, we're not going to be like going too in depth in these matches, because like the way ECW did television back then. I don't know the dates that they had these shows, but they had two primary shows. They had hardcore television, which is what we watched. These
I will
three
pull that up
episodes,
because
which
I
is
looked it up.
which is essentially just highlights or clip shows of the different events that they ran. For example, here with Extreme Warfare 1995, they were able to cut what they did in that one night of filming into three different episodes of highlights. And then they also
So
had ECW TV, which
mhm.
was more, I think that was a more local thing. And it actually, I think, was the one where they would do like week to week storylines. And maybe I got those backwards. I
No,
wasn't
you got it right.
Right.
Hardcore TV was the clip show. And the way that they did this one specifically, it was spread out over the March 21st, 28th, and April 4th episodes of that was their syndicated show, Hardcore TV.
Mhm.
And then it was also included like in their because they did a lot of like VHS compilations. So it was Extreme Warfare Volume 1 and ECW Bloodsport, the most violent matches. But yeah, it's definitely not a traditional way of doing things. It's gonna make me sound old. It's very MTV.
Mhm.
It more or less is actually the most traditional way because it's very similar to the way a lot of the territories would do their
Well,
broadcasts, where it
I mean
wouldn't.
specifically like maybe the music video-ish aspects of
That's
it.
true too.
'Cause it's a
That
lot more like what's the word? Not polished?
Yeah, rough around
Raw.
the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This show in particular, of course, held at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, also known as
Every
the
time I see a
2300
picture
Arena
of
now,
it,
or the Viking
it looks
Hall.
like just this little building, and I'm like,
Mhm.
huh. So much blood was like shed on those and spilled on
Yeah.
those floors. And it's
But
like, and people were maimed. Oh my God. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah,
speaking of
yeah,
getting memed, there's a match later on where
yeah.
somebody bleeds the fucking heart away, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
It was not in this show. Not really. There was one moment in particular that really stood out to me
Which,
with the blood.
well, you know what, Daryl? We're not doing this in the traditional way. Let's hop
Yeah.
into whatever that match was. Why not?
Look,
Um.
the way this is all set up, one last thing I wanted to say on that was it made me want to go watch the show like in
Yeah.
person because
Mhm.
that was the aim of it. It wanted you to go out and buy a ticket to the live product.
Mhm.
And I felt like that was the best way to take this in is probably in person and live or live and in person. And the way they broke this up really made it feel like something that like you're getting a glimpse into it, but you missed out on that full satisfaction by not being there.
Mhm.
I
Uh,
cannot wait to talk about 911. That's all I'm going to say.
exactly.
But Chris, that's funny that you mentioned that because at some point in the show, Joey Styles made a comment about the next show that they were doing. I think it would have been the Foley Funk match.
Mhm.
A couple of weeks later that they promoted heavily during the show, or these shows rather. But he was like, we know there's a lot of people are going to try to come to the show, and a lot of people are not going to be able to get in. So make sure that you call this number and get the tape of the actual show because we're not this is not going to be showed on TV. And they really emphasize like, hey, these specials that we're running, yeah, we'll have our pay-per-views that you'll be able to go back and watch, on whatever cable network you have. But like these special shows that we're running with these matches like Funk and Foley, you're not going to be able to see these live, and there's no guarantee that we'll ever show these again. Now, of course, when WWE gets the library, they end up compiling all of these matches and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
it's just so interesting to see how ECW promoted their product, especially before like '97, of like,
And
hey,
like this is how tape trading became a thing. Like, oh
yeah,
my God, you got Foley and Funk, or you got
mhm,
Cactus Jack and Funk on that VHS. I'll give you this one over here. I'll give you these two for that. It's
yeah.
like it created a whole like underground industry just based on like, hey, we got no other place to put this, but so like we're gonna print 15,000 VHSs and ECW wouldn't even print that much.
Here's
Uh,
this super obscure Mike Jackson Forever Wrestler match versus Terry Funk Forever Wrestler match from middle of the fucking podunk nowhere.
hmm.
You know, 20 minutes, both guys almost die.
Here's the VHS with the 6-star Ric Flair Rick Steamboat match
Uh-huh.
that
Uh-huh.
nobody has ever seen.
But to get into that match we were talking about earlier, Anthony, is actually one of your matches. It is the Generation X versus Tommy Dreamer Gauntlet match. Um,
Yes. So I want
Generation
to talk about
X. Mhm.
so
Generation X contains Johnny Hotbody, Tony
mm,
the Hitman
hey,
Stetson.
don't forget ECW World Champion, former ECW World Champion Johnny Hotbody. Second ever Extreme Championship Wrestling or whatever, Eastern.
Oh
He
yeah,
beat
whatever
Snuka.
Eastern Champion. Yeah. Stevie Richards and Raven
Instant
versus
Stevie
Tommy
Richards.
Dreamer.
So let me might as well just break down the match.
Yeah.
Um, the way it's set up is sorry, I'm eating a dessert. Anyways, um, the way it's set up is Raven, Hotbody, and Richards are all handcuffed to each other and then handcuffed to the ring post, and it's a gauntlet style match. So Tommy Dreamer has to beat um, Stetson, Hotbody, Stetson, Hotbody, and Richards in that order to get to face Raven, who he's in that middle of this whole thing with. First off, weirdest thing: Tommy Dreamer in shape. Don't like it. Don't want it. Don't want to see it.
Still had a
Uh,
shirt on.
still had a shirt on. Still had a shirt on. So Dreamer at one point attacks Stetson with a frying pan and a crutch on the outside.
Mhm.
And then a fan hits him with a chair, and then Dreamer chokes him with a wire, and then rolls him in, and then hits a DDT, and that's a win, right? It, no need to go any longer with Mr. Stetson, and their gear is wild because none of them are matching Raven
Nope.
whatsoever.
Oh no.
They've each got their own weird thing going on.
And these eliminations happen as quick as we're describing.
Yes, they do.
Mhm.
That was the match. That was exactly the match. I made a note that Johnny Hotbody does look like a smacked ass. He gets in the ring, and Dreamer immediately hits him with a drop toe hold, and follows
Mhm.
it up with a nasty looking brother do Jack style leg drop. Like he gets the Hogan hop into the air and brings that shit down onto the back of Hot Body's head. And then he does like that a weird side kick, which I'm not expecting Tommy Dreamer to be. Tommy Dreamer
Yeah,
did a
that came
lot
out
of
of
things I was
nowhere.
not expecting. Um,
He does the mule
and
kick.
he,
Isn't that what
yes,
that one's called?
no, that's well. All I know is he had his arm, he twists under it, and then he does a Booker T style like side kick.
Mhm.
Anyways, Dreamer's oddly enough rolling. Hits a power slam, misses a frog supply. My note said that's not a thing. Frog
Rocket
splash.
slide.
Um, Dreamer hits a ravishing neck breaker, and that's the win for that one. So
Mhm.
far, he's done Jake's finisher and he's done Rick Rude's. Stevie Richards looks weird.
Yeah,
Like,
That's true of any point in his career.
yeah, I know you
definitely.
could say that about it, but it's just this is like the most like clean he's ever looked, if that makes any sense. Like,
He's yet to meet
I
the
don't
Blue
know.
Meanie yet.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's Stevie Richards. I'm just gonna say that it turns he hits him with some CTE with a cookie sheet.
He loses
You
to an
know,
enziguri.
I was about
Yep.
to say he hits him with an Insiguri. That's the pin. But before that, before he hits the Insiguri for the win, Raven is out there handcuffed. Go ahead.
And I don't know if Tommy Dreamer's one of these guys. I
Mhm.
don't ever want to hear him complain about slapping the leg on a super kick or an enziguri
Bro,
because
Oh,
he slapped the
he's
shit out of his
yeah,
leg.
yes, he did.
yeah.
Yes, he did. Um, so well, before he hits that Insiguri, um, cuts to Raven on the outside and handcuffed. And Terry Funk just runs in out of nowhere with bolt cutters, breaks Raven free. Tommy Dreamer doesn't know this. Tommy Dreamer goes out there after pinning Stevie Richards with that Insiguri. Um, and then Raven, who's loose, DDT's Tommy Dreamer on the outside, rolls him up, gets the win. Boom, boom, boom. And then Raven proceeds to beat Tommy Dreamer until Tommy Dreamer bleeds, like legitimately bleeds.
Yeah,
Um,
he cuts him open like legit.
he busts him open big time. And then
Like JBL
Raven,
Johnson style.
yeah, then Raven drags him over and they handcuff him to the ropes, to the second ropes with his arms up, and Raven just hits him with a little bit of a CTE chair shot. So
Mhm.
yeah, that was my match. See how quick that was? That was a gauntlet match. 12 minutes, guys.
Yep.
In and out. Good shit too. Story wise.
Mhm.
Tommy Dreamer doing anything like athletic is odd to me. I guess I'll just give it like a solid 3 out of 5. No, that's too solid. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Tommy Dreamer guts. Ooh, no. Tommy Dreamer murder suicide attempts.
Brand t-shirts.
No. Paul Heyman murder suicide attempts. That's what it should be. I'm correct. He wanted to kill Paul Heyman
Yeah,
and
WrestleMania
A
himself.
lot of
17.
people wanted to kill Paul Heyman in
No,
Yeah, but he wanted to do it at WrestleMania.
legit had a gun and was going to. Yeah, he was legit about.
He was
to
gonna
go
pull up to
fucking-
WrestleMania 17 and make that that would have been the what a moment. What a WrestleMania moment that would have been.
the WrestleMania access moment of the weekend or whatever.
Oh, it was gonna be at Access. That's
Yeah.
even sadder.
Yeah, I gave this a gas station coffee. There was no point in this match that I enjoyed it.
It was not great. I was just like, it could be
And
worse.
like Tommy Dreamer and Raven are supposed to be like one of the best prolonged stories in ECW. And every time
Not
I
yet.
watch anything from it, I'm like, can we get somebody else? Can we get Cactus and Funk back on the screen?
Okay, let's be honest. Like Tommy Dreamer just isn't like a guy that I look at and I'm like, yeah, like I don't know.
New
I've never
Yorkers
been a
would
Tommy
believe
Dreamer
in
guy.
him. So and I guess Philadelphians by proxy would
No,
like
well,
so he fit his market. His
New Yorkers are New Jersey people because New Jersey and Philadelphia are more alike than New York and Philadelphia.
good point.
Yeah, but I feel like he cut his teeth in New York a lot in ECW, so I think they just kind of like, and isn't he from New York?
Yonkers.
Yeah, he's from Yonkers.
God,
so, he's got the
God, of
gavel
course.
hold, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
So, yeah, there you go with that.
God.
I gave
Also a
this
Jersey
match
thing.
I gave this match a 4 out of 10. I didn't hate it.
I
I
need
didn't
to
like
change
it.
out of 5 stars, guys, because like I don't know how to rate something low out of
Mhm.
5. You know what I mean? Like, what is the
Just
what is the baseline?
start bringing in like other numbers. Give it like a 2.2. Get out of
Oh,
fives.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think about doing that. Can I do like 3 and 3 4/8 of a star?
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I call mine coffee. Like it
Well,
doesn't
wait,
matter.
Anthony, wouldn't
You
3
can
and
do
I
four
know
whatever
it
you
eighths
doesn't,
want.
league
but
like
I
three and a
like some
half?
kind of weird uniformity that makes sense. I mean, not to say that your coffee thing doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Wait, Anthony, wait. Isn't 3 and 4/8 just 3.5?
3.5. That's just a half.
I know, but like that, does that not sound like a much better way to say it?
3 and 4.18.
Yeah, like
It gets a 1 to the power of 2, which is still one.
Cheese,
Because 1 times 1 is 1.
did you
I
watch this
changed the
match?
grade of this match. It's a C plus now.
Yeah, it gets 2 ratings out of me up because Terry came out there with the fucking bolt cutter. So
I will give this the post match stuff was far more entertaining than the actual
yes.
match stuff. But I feel like you can say that about almost all of ECW.
Mhm.
So that was the third match on the card.
Yeah.
So the first
Ooh.
match, do we want to do the first match we
No, no.
see there, or the
Here's how we
first
do it. No,
match
no.
on the card?
Here's how I'll do it. Since I just went, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Okay? Whichever one of you can get closest to that number, let's go. Kaufman,
5.
Cheeseman,
3 3/8.
Oh,
okay? Ooh, Darrell.
7.
Darrell guessed exactly 7.
Fuck.
So that
boys, it's
Darrell
always
goes
7
next.
too.
Well, I only
Damn, I
got
thought
one
the
match that I
question
can
was
talk
over.
about. So,
Then you better milk that shit.
yeah,
'Cause-
match 4. That was supposed to be match 4 on the card, but it was actually the second match shown on the first show. Too Cold Scorpio versus Dean Malenko with Jason Knight, aka just Jason, on the show. For the ECW Television Championship. I don't even remember the backstory. I know they talked about it during the thing. I think these two just didn't like each other. They had a bunch of matches in ECW. They were flip-flopping the title back and forth at the time. And yeah, Too Cold and Dean start the match with a lot of mat work. I mean, there's Too Cold Scorpio and Dean Malenko. You know, they're going to do all of the rolling around and the grappling and whatnot.
The shooter.
Dean,
They keep calling him the shooter.
Yeah, the shooter. Yeah, the shooter and the crippler. What was him and
I
Ben
know
Law
you want
called?
to
The
call
Killers? In ECW, I can't remember. Something
you
like
might
that.
want to roll back on
Hey,
that
man,
one.
it
'Cause,
just- it
The
is what it
shooter,
is, dog.
the shooter has the same ring to it as Austin Theory, the pressure to me.
The pressure,
like,
baby. Yeah.
okay, but I at least I at least understand it. Hey, Kaufman, you're talking about World Tag Team Champion, the pressure.
The
because
pressure,
he is
baby.
a champion. The pressure
The
is a
pressure,
champion.
baby. Stop playing with him, man.
And they recruited I Show Speed. That's
I
like
Show
hundreds
Speed,
of
man.
millions of views a week.
Which I gotta tell you, that is probably the best thing about all of that.
Yeah,
Well, it's the best thing the Vision's done since it formed. Like, which is crazy.
Well,
to
I mean,
say,
I guess
but
you can kind of just say that anytime you add Danhausen into the mix, it usually works.
yeah.
that's a good point.
All right,
But
Daryl,
yeah,
let's hear about this
Dean hit
crap.
Scorpio with the grounded.
Oh wait,
boot
this isn't the
earlier.
crap.
Too Cold Scorpio hits Dean with like the 2K lift attack, and I'm like, what the fuck is Scorpio doing? So I thought he was about to hit him with like a catch move because I'm so used to seeing it on like the old 2Ks. But it's like the new ones, they took the
That's
catch
just a
moves out of the
standard move.
game, so now he just drops him on the ground, which I thought was kind of nasty. Too Cold, and then hits a huge scoop slam, then does a leg drop with the ropes for a 2 count.
That was
More
the
mat
funniest
work.
thing because he props himself up like in the this is the least expected way you would think anybody would hit a diving leg drop. It's so funny.
Oh
He goes to like the second rope and like lifts his body up with the turnbuckle and then hits
Like
the
when
leg
you
drop.
go to get out of a pool,
For a second,
and you
I
kinda,
wasn't
like, try to
sure
push
what you were
yourself
talking
up
about.
on the side. He does that in the corner and then leg drops. It's so funny. I love Scorpio.
Then Tuco Scorpio puts Dean in a headlock, and Dean rolls out of the ring, but Scorpio like doesn't let go of it, follows him outside of the ring. I thought that was a cool spot.
Dean is like
Um,
so miniature, man. He is
yeah.
so tiny.
Malenko fights out of the headlock at a certain point and then hits Scorpio with a drop kick off the ropes. I made a comment while I was watching this match that the mat had already looked like it was infested with hepatitis, which is crazy because it was the fourth match and you already had that's why, because the Gauntlet match happened right before this, so that's why it looked like
Yep.
that. Um,
Look like
but
an Abdullah the Butcher.
yeah,
crime scene.
Malenko was going after Scorpio's ankle and knees big time. He was hitting a bunch of crazy ass shit in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is he
Who
doing?
was the
He
one that had
started like
hepatitis? Oh, it was Bob Orton.
that was Bob
Bob
Orton.
Orton.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
started kneeing
that's maybe
Scorpio's
bringing it back.
knee and sitting on his ankle, all the heel shit, whatever. Then Malenko locks in a nasty spinning leg lock. Malenko keeps working his legs over. Then Scorpio was like trying to fight back. Malenko was staying on him the whole time. Then Malenko was about to do something with the chair on the outside, but Scorpio was able to fight him off. Then at some point later, Malenko whips Scorpio into the corner, but Scorpio moves out of the way, then hits Malenko with another drop kick. Malenko catches Scorpio with a low blow. Then Malenko tries to get Scorpio up for a tombstone, but Scorpio reverses it and hits one of his own, which I swear is done in every Dean Malenko match that we have watched so far.
That's so funny. I had this note right around this time. I said I went into this hoping for a Scorpio match, and I'm getting a Malenko match.
Yeah, you're getting a
The
Malenko
frowny
match.
face.
Scorpio hits a beautiful moonsault. Like that was a wonderful moonsault the Scorpio hit on Malenko after a tombstone. Then Scorpio goes, I guess, for like a shoulder tackle on Malenko, but the ref Malenko moves the ref in their way. So then after that, Scorpio and the ref make head contact. So Scorpio's down, the ref is out. Which I don't understand a ref down spot in ECW because they didn't have disqualifications anyway, but whatever. Malenko hits Scorpio with the brain buster, and then Taz comes out. And at first, I was confused because I wasn't really listening to the commentary. And so seeing Taz in 95 throws me off because he has all the hair. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then I seen him do the Tazplex. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Taz. He drops Malenko on his fucking neck. Then he drags Scorpio.
Oh, that was
onto
extra
Malenko.
nasty. Like
Yeah.
you could see like where he bent. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Joey Styles has a great call here. He goes, Taz in street clothes.
Because he wrestled with no shoes on, man. So that was the whole
Wrestling Rusev style.
Then Taz drags Scorpio onto Malenko, but Malenko kicks out at 2. Taz then gets in the ring and hits Malenko with the Samoan drop. Then Scorpio goes for a suplex after Taz gets out of the ring, but Malenko rolls Scorpio up. The ref was still laid out, so by the time the ref gets back up, Scorpio rolls up Malenko. 1, 2, 3. He gets the pin. Scorpio's the new ECW television champion. And then after the match, Malenko looks like he was about to kill Jason because apparently Jason was distracted by something. I don't fucking know because they didn't show it on camera. But Malenko was pissed off with him, and then that was pretty much it. He just walks out. I gave the match a 5 out of 10. I thought it was decent. I think Malenko and Scorpio were capable of having better matches in this, and this match was kind of stop-start a lot of it, and it just felt like it didn't really keep momentum until the end of the match. So it was kind of weird. So yeah, I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Well, I guess this is the perfect time for a 4.4 and 7/10. Wait, what did I say? I mean 2 and 7/10. 2 and 7/10.
A 4.2 and 7.
No, I give it 2 and 7/10.
Okay.
Dean
So
Malenko.
2.7.
I didn't look, man. I got Piplup up over here asking me to do favors. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. You cannot blame me for this. Okay, I'm trying to build this little asshole a
trying to
hut.
do the 2 things then, man.
I think we can
I
blame
know.
you. I think you're the only one to blame.
I know. Just shut up. I gave it 2 and 7/10 of a what was Dean Malenko's gimmick in the when he was in the WWE Sex Pest, that's what it gets.
Yeah. Chris.
I gave it a nice coffee. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I wanted a
Wasn't bad.
Scorpio match.
Yeah.
That changed the grade of the match.
Jeez.
to
It was so then it was like
B-.
a slightly warm regular coffee. Not hot, just warm.
It's a nice coffee, and I wanted a cold brew.
There you go. See, there you go.
It's
Cheese Funk.
Come on, cheese.
Patrick Funk.
Give me
Che-
the B-
cheesy funk.
Mark Foley, I'm gonna get you with my flaming brand iron, Foley. Foley.
Cheese, can you talk into the mic?
Into the
sound
mic,
like-
Cheeseman.
You sound like you're
How do you sound like you're so far away with
Can
the
you
mic
turn your
directly
gain
in
up
your
or
face?
something?
Yeah, like
The mic for those listening
I
at
said
home.
it's a
The mic,
B-. God damn it.
the
There you
mic
go.
is directly
There you
next to
go.
Cheese's mouth, but it was quiet as a
Just
church
picking up
bell.
nothing.
I changed the rules of the match. I'm a fish now.
What's the damn
What's the
grade?
fucking
I don't
rate
think it's
you
coming through that mic, Cheese. I think it's coming through your laptop.
mean? Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at Discord.
Because it was the same level when you had it directly in front of your mouth versus like out here.
Okay, well, if you can hear me, it's a B-.
All right.
Hang on,
we
I'll figure it out. You guys go from here.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
Darrell, make someone choose a fucking number or something. I don't know.
How about Kaufman doesn't match? I'm still trying to figure this out.
Is Mikey Whipwreck and Jason a match that I was supposed to do?
Yes.
All right,
Cool.
I'll do that one. This is canonically not the first match.
It is. Yeah.
In real life, this
It's
was
the first
match
match.
of the
Yes, this is the first match.
night. This was shown on like the second episode of the trilogy that we watched.
8 fucking minutes. What the hell?
Yeah, and it didn't really feel like that. It was fairly quick.
Well, it's
Was
like
it
the
good?
first
'Cause I
fucking
didn't. I'm
5
not, I'm
minutes
not
of
gonna
the
lie.
match horror for me.
I did not watch this one.
It actually wasn't that bad.
I think Mikey Whipwreck was a decent wrestler from what I've seen.
It was a it was a really good like this
Alright, I
match.
think is this better now?
Yes,
Oh God,
Yes.
yeah, that works.
Okay, that's
It's a very
do this again.
it's a very like what's the like paint by numbers wrestling match, I guess. Like it would work in front of any audience. Like you get it right away.
It's safe.
Mikey is the underdog. Jason's this established dude. Jason's this what is he, the world's sexiest man at some point? That was his character.
Yeah,
He's got this arrogance, this cockiness to him. Literally, he is like pinning Mikey with like one finger. He's pinning him with like his dick in his face. Like
Didn't he kiss him at some point?
he kissed him at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jason is doing everything to make Mikey seem like a chump. And Mikey's just trying to fight back, and every time he gets a little bit of offense in, like Jason just easily counters it. But like this man Jason, I hate him off the rip because his hairstyle is in the 2K games, and it is my least favorite hairstyle in the 2K games. Like I always hate seeing that shit.
he looks greasy and smelly.
He looks like,
To be fair, a lot of these people look smelly.
he looks like Honky Tonk Man was his favorite wrestler. Like
I'm just gonna tell you now that right there just skewed my rating even further down than what it was.
I know. But Mikey does get some offense in here. He does like a flying clothesline, a scoop slam. He does like back-to-back leg drops. Like all of this is right in a row. No breathing room for any of these moves. Mikey grabs a chair and like tries to hit Jason with it, hits him with it a couple times. Mikey then goes to the top rope and does this like really weak like taunt, like he's very self-conscious about it, and it's like he didn't know what to do with his hands. And does he does a swanton to Jason while Jason is standing up, so Mikey nearly like impales himself onto the mat head first. And there was a point where like Mikey's still trying to stay on Jason, but Jason cuts him off with this like gut kick that Mikey just eats utter shit on. And let's see, this is when Jason starts to do a few arrogant pins. He does a belly to belly, he does a cover, he does a belly to back, he does a cover, kick
That
outs
belly
each
to
time.
back was nasty. Fucking dropped
Hmm.
him on his head. I'm like, shit, man.
Oh yeah. It was high angle and everything. He does a backbreaker and then he goes for a springboard leg drop, but I don't know if he thought he fucked it up or something because he goes for a second and like I don't know if he was like, oh, let's do this again and cut around it or something because that was kind of it didn't look like it was planned for him to do a second one.
Mm-hmm.
But on the second one, Mikey gets out of the way. Um, and then Mikey hits him with the flying Hurricane Runner, the flying head scissors, and
It's
picks up the win.
the move is actually called the Franken Mikey. I looked it
The
up.
Franken Mikey, my bad, you're
Yes,
right.
the Franken Mikey.
Hits him with the Franken Mikey and wins.
Yep.
And it was a good way to start the live audience off. Like, I had a lot of fun with the match. It wasn't anything spectacular, but
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a little drip coffee rating, nothing nothing too crazy in it, but still like perfect way to start the show.
I gave it a
I'll give
six
it
out
a
of.
2,
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
2.5.
Actually, I liked it more than the Scorpio Malenko match. Um,
Ooh, I gotta. Ooh,
I
you're
don't know.
right.
Um,
Mm.
yeah,
It
I
was
gave it
also
a 6 out
longer,
of 10.
wasn't it?
No, it was for. Oh, the you talking
It
about the Scorpio
it
Malenko match was longer.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
Yeah,
about
that was
5 minutes
yeah,
shorter than that one.
more yeah.
You know, it's funny because that match felt like it was a lot shorter, and this one felt. Yeah, yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna settle on a. I like Mikey Whipwreck enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 3 out of 5. Tie dye t-shirts.
Got you. Cheese.
I also love Mikey Whipwreck. I always thought he was fun. So I give it a B because Mikey Whipwreck. He's a former world heavyweight champion, James Mitchell.
Uh,
Um.
We
All
got a
right.
promo with Dean Malenko right after that, where Dean just said nothing and stared
Promo.
into the camera.
He cracked his
Yeah.
knuckles.
Speaking of promos, I know you said you wanted to talk about that Terry Funk promo.
Yeah, I did not
Um.
take any notes, so I have no idea what he said. All I just remember is him holding a branding iron and laughing maniacally and being all intense with it, and then suddenly he flipped the switch and he's using his soft voice all over again, talking about Cactus Jack, how he has no soul left and he's going to destroy him and his family, and he's going to change the rules of the match. And it's suddenly a bull rope match, but it really wasn't a bull rope match because no one had a bull rope, so instead he's going to stab him with his branding iron. That's for Terry Funk too.
So
And then Mick
it's
Foley
some.
had a very great, as always, a very great impassioned promo afterwards.
of course.
Yeah,
So
some of the lines
mm,
Funk drops in this is like
I'm gonna kill you. This is right. I'm gonna
I
kill
love
Cactus Jack. I
I
might
love
get the
this
chair,
promo.
and then I'm gonna kill him. And I tell you what, I just might torture him, and then I'm gonna kill him. No, I might kill him, and then I'm gonna torture him. No, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna castrate him first, and then I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna torture him. Wait, I'm gonna
It's the
castrate him,
best.
then I'm gonna torture him, then I'm gonna kill him. Then no, what I'm gonna do is when I'm gonna strap him to the bumper of my '55 Buick, and I'm gonna pull that son of a bitch down the main street of Philadelphia. I'm just like, what the fuck is? And I know all that shit was
It's
just
all the
off
best
dome
shit.
because you can tell he was just running through shit in his head and just spitting it out,
No
just throwing
drugs
it,
either.
man.
This is just Terry Funk.
No, this is just
And then
Terry,
he just
man.
called
It was
it,
just
That
Terry
is
being
what
Terry.
that is one of my favorite promos of all time, man. Also, Mick does cut a great promo. But before that promo,
Wait,
uh,
I do love that the switch up that Funk has is when he
mhm.
starts talking about Shane Douglas. The Shane
Oh
Douglas was
yeah,
the code
It
switch
was like
for him.
it's so passionate. It's like, and it's for you, Shane Douglas.
Ugh,
Then we
Shane
move on
fucking
to Shane
Douglas.
Douglas. And then
Ugh.
on April 15th, it's going to be one hot time at the ECW arena.
the
The
franchise, bitch.
franchise.
That Cactus promo, like Cactus is like I love listening to his ECW stuff, which
Mhm.
was right after the Funk one. Um, he
Rebook Mick
like
Foley.
I lose all track of anything that I'm listening to or watching. I'm just enthralled by whatever this man is going through in that moment. It reminds me a lot of like listening to Bray Wyatt when he was in his like cult leader era. It's like I don't know a whole lot of what he's saying right now, but I'm hanging on every word.
Mm.
Yep.
Um.
And they shout,
Then
"Have a nice day."
let's see. I've had cheese. You haven't had a match.
Yeah.
Well, it's
No, I
tough
haven't. So I
because
will go. But first, I just want to say, have a nice day. When you give like impassioned any promo, any impassioned promo, if you punctuate it just right with "Have a nice day," I feel like adds something even more to it. You know,
yeah.
like I feel like Ric Flair ending his "Cheer My Eye" promo and shouting "Have a nice day." I feel like, oh my god, that's just over the top and incredible, and I love it.
Bang bang.
Yeah, but not as good still as "Have a nice day." Because it's also very
Um.
nice of you to say, "Oh, you were so mean to me, but have a nice day. That's so kind. Oh, thank you, baby. He doesn't hate me all that much. Oh, he hit me with the chair again."
Before that,
Oh,
those promos, we get a match between Ron Simmons and Hack Shaw Myers. The reason
Pass.
why Shaw is
I have
called
to pass
Hackshaw
for a second.
Myers is because every time he does a strike, the crowd goes Shaw the whole time. So before this, Ron Simmons. So this whole like three show sprint
I
starts
have
with
this all
Ron
written down.
Simmons
So
cutting a promo.
he had issues. He had issues specifically with two people, a murderer and a killer.
Yeah.
which
So
is right.
I think you can tell. Well, I think you know who the killer was. Either way, he's got problems with Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about how they're scared to face him and they're this and they're that. He came to the ring to whoop. There it is. I
Yep.
He
just want
did.
to.
He did.
I
Yep.
just want to
He
stress that
did.
that's what was
Yep.
playing in the background because I really paid. I really paid
God,
attention when I figured out what it was.
Ron Simmons is my favorite wrestler ever.
Oh, well, he does some stuff to. I really enjoyed what he did to right here. It was fun. But yeah, he's talking about how he specifically says that nobody wants to face him and that he's going to take ECW by the ass. Lots of ass talk with him. Um,
But yet no Billy Gunn.
yeah, what is it? Always pounding ass. Uh, oh Lord. Okay, so anyways, Hackmeyers looks stinky.
Yeah, can we talk about how fucked up this dude looks? Like, what the
Yes,
hell is
yes.
going
Oh,
on with
yes.
him?
Yeah.
I was confused when his hair moved to one side and there was nothing on that side.
He's okay, so yeah, thank you for bringing up his hair. He's got the mohawk going, but just the mohawk. Everything else is bald, and
Yep.
it's not spiked up. It is laying
Nope.
down in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
So like he is bald everywhere except for that mohawk, but from his ears down, he's got sideburns
He looks like a
like
bird.
Martin Van Buren sideburns. And then
Yes.
he's
Oh my God.
got a goatee that does not connect to the sideburns.
Nope.
It is
A mess.
literally
He's a mess.
it's like he sat in the barber chair or the barbershop chair and said, "Fuck me up, G. I'll pay for it." And
Yeah.
the barbershop did not, or the barber did not miss the assignment. Like
It's bad. No, he looks, and then his attire, he's like, I don't know how to describe what he's wearing, but it's like a black
90%.
tank top and just like, and nothing goes together.
90% of the
Looks
people in
like,
WCW had a tire that would think that like they just started wrestling and they couldn't afford gear. And so
yeah.
they just put on whatever the fuck they could find backstage.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
was
just, I'm
probably
gonna
true.
call foul on that because that's probably what it also looked like. It stunk really bad.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about ECW is this guy had a thing.
Yep.
He was the shaman.
The
He
shaman.
Yep.
so every
And that's why
time
they
he did
call
any
him the
move,
shaman.
So
the
stupid.
crowd would go sha 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 sha, and I was like, he's got a
Oh,
thing. This dude,
Yep.
and that's
I can't wait
that's
to
the
get to
beauty
the
of
thing
ECW.
after this thing. So Ron Simmons wastes no time starting to beat the shit out of him and starts with like an atomic drop on the outside of the ring.
He doesn't even let him get in the ring. He just
Nope.
baseball slide
Nope.
drop kicks
No,
him.
how does he get him into the ring? He suplexes him from the apron into the ring.
Yeah.
He immediately poses and then just starts to beat on the guy. So then he whips Hack into the corner, and he charges at him, and Hack hits him with a back elbow. And Hack goes for like a clothesline, and Ron Simmons counters it into just such a pretty power slam.
Yep.
And it's so quick. He's so impressive to watch. Um, then he does something that I'm not used to seeing Ron Simmons do. He goes up top on the up to the top rope, and he goes for a flying shoulder tackle that he misses. Like Hack just like kind of sidesteps it very sloppily. Uh, Simmons gets up. He time out. Where did I lose this?
This is the shot part.
Okay. Yes, this is where he hits him with an elbow. He's going for a clothesline, and then well, he goes for a running nothing is the only way I can describe it off the ropes, and Simmons just picks him up with a spine buster for the 3. And that's that. And then he just beats him up a little more. It's called the Seminole Slam.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, I was yes. And then the crowd was chanting. And Ron gets on the mic and he talks about kicking ass. And he calls out Benoit and he calls out Malenko, and then he calls out 911.
He says, "Hell, get 911 out here," and
Yep.
ECW said, "Say less." And 911's music.
He comes out,
Brother.
Paulie's on his ass. 911 gets on the apron, and Ron Simmons shoulder tackles him off the apron. He scoops up 911 and hits him with an over the knee backbreaker on the outside.
No, like when we say like he says, "Get 911 out here," and 911 comes out immediately. Like
Yeah,
imagine
immediately.
in '95 just flipping
Mhm.
this on the TV for the first time. And
Yep.
then you're just trying out this wrestling thing, and then all of a sudden you see this dude goes, "Get 911 out here." You're thinking it's the police, and then it's just this dude running out.
And you
This
hear
dude
you
called
hear
911
how
that
many
interrupts matches when they're too boring. This is awesome.
how many people were at this show?
1100.
Good question.
So you hear 11. It's just 1,100 people all chanting 911.
Yep.
While this is all going, like he's ridiculously over. Simmons rolls him back into the ring and drills him with a spine buster, and he makes the mistake of picking him up, and he goes for a clothesline. 911 ducks it, goozles him, and then proceeds to hit 2 choke slams on Ron Simmons.
Yep.
That crowd was on fire. I actually enjoyed this for what it was. Based on that curve, I'm gonna go ahead and give that 3 911s. I mean, come on, 911, 911.
I gave the match a 2 out of 10. I thought it was.
It's not
I don't
good.
think it was.
I mean, it is for what it is.
Awful, but it was just there. But I love
it's
Ron
funny.
Simmons.
I've been thinking about the grading thing here with this 5-star thing, this 5 out of 5 thing, and I'm like, I feel like every match is going to be graded on like a massive curve. Like, hey, this gets a 3 out of 5 stars based on exactly what this kind of match is, and compared to other matches like it.
I think that's fair though.
It was only like 3 minutes, right? I think total time of the match was maybe 46,
51 seconds.
Yeah, not even 3 minutes. But it got the point across. Ron Simmons looks fantastic. He's out there with the oddest look of black tights and yellow boots.
Yeah. This is the step above a squash match because Hack does get a little bit of shine, a little bit of offense in. It's a hell of a lot better than that squash match we saw in that what was the Steve show we were watching last night on his live with that dude in the singlet who looked like he'd never wrestled a day in his life.
Yes, and it was the tag team match, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like he kept getting up, so like they kept having to stiff him harder and
What the hell was
Wasn't
his
that with Ron
name?
Simmons too? Wasn't he in the match?
I don't know if Ron Simmons was
No,
in
I don't know.
I think he was
I
on
don't
that
know
show though.
God,
I gave this match with Ron Simmons here at Decaf Drip Coffee. Like, it was under 3 minutes, and like, what do you expect?
Yeah,
Man of cheese.
How is his theme not KRS-One's "The Sound of the Police"?
I don't know.
That's the sound of the police.
Jesus.
Anyway, I give this match a C+ because it happened, but it was short, and also Ron Simmons is amazing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So
How many matches are left?
Ron Simmons, I'm changing the
there's
rules of the
well,
match.
Anthony,
It's now an APA
Because I'm
match.
confused
there's
about
supposed to
what
be
goes
4
next.
matches left, but so the Axel Rod and Ian Rod match, they legit show 5 seconds of it. I don't know what they were talking about, and I'm not going over that.
And I also don't feel the need to watch anything with Axel or Ian Rotten.
I
Then you
saw like
get
a clip where one of them had a barbed wire bat on the inside of somebody on the other one's thigh, and I'm like, I don't need to watch this. I think I
Yeah.
was assigned this, and I'm not watching this.
Wait. Are we going to talk about the Public Enemies promo
no,
when they were
we
talking?
definitely were getting to that. Just that's the next
Okay,
thing I
good.
wanted to get to before we talk about the match. Well,
Oh,
You
fantastic.
can
whatever
have
they
that
showed.
one. Both of y'all can
Um,
have that one.
So Public Enemy cuts a promo. I don't know where the fuck they were at in the arena. I think they were outside.
Oh boy.
And they started talking about they cut 2 promos during the show actually. So the first one that they cut was them babbling about getting hired at WCW, and they had like these wigs on. I don't know who the hell they were supposed to be impersonating. I was thinking one of them was Ric Flair and the other one was, I don't know who the hell it was supposed to be.
I think they were both supposed to be Ric Flair. They were in dresses and blonde wigs.
Yeah.
Problem.
But
Nah, man, they were
talking
both
about
trying to
it.
be Deborah or Missy Hyatt.
Yeah. But basically the whole promo was just an ECW propaganda like promo, and the only thing that I wrote down from this promo was that ECW was running a wrestling cult.
It was that Paul
in
Paul
95.
told us that Paul is holding our paycheck hostage unless we do this promo out here talking up the company.
Yeah.
And they hit each other in the head with bags of popcorn, and I wrote down, yeah, man, the 90s were weird.
Yeah. Oh, and then they were hitting each other with balloons and shit. I'm like, what are we doing here? Also, I hate Public Enemy, so this promo just gets a blech.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
Ugh.
Yes, y'all.
Yeah, he starts doing that too. I'm
There
like,
is a
all right,
run.
man.
No, stop for a second. There is a run of '90s tag teams that I want to I just
Or like
between the
Rottens.
Public Enemy, the Nasty Boys. It's just like, God damn it! What was it about these
Thank God they
fat,
weren't on this
disgusting,
show
white
tonight.
mulleted men who
Thank God we
could
got
not wrestle? Ugh.
the Pitbulls are fucking awesome.
Oh, Pitbulls are
they're good.
great.
I never gave them a chance when I was younger because they're called Pitbull 1 and 2. But what like the couple
Every
times
clip
that
I've
I've
seen
like
is awesome.
revisited them and revisiting them here, dude, the Pitbulls would have the tag belts in my Fed like until somebody else takes it
Oh,
from them. And
I
then they're
feel like
getting back.
if I had a Fed, like an all-time Fed, I'm like, oh, Pitbull and Road Warriors, just do that
Yo,
over and over again.
apparently
I'll tell you
Pitbull
what,
number
though.
1 is still active.
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
not
though.
surprised.
I can guarantee you for at least one night, Anthony was the biggest JBL fan. And I can tell you,
When?
I think he knows which night that was.
Oh, you know what night? You sent me the match the other day.
Oh yeah, no, I watch that like once a month. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I just find it incredibly entertaining to watch JBL and I'm not gonna call him Farouk and Ron Simmons just the APA just absolutely shoot on Public Enemy for
those that
like
don't know, the match
10 minutes
10 minutes before like the match was like supposed to start.
on Sunday Night Heat.
The Public Enemy go up to APA. It's like, hey, we want to change something about this match. Well, these are the two guys you don't want to tell anything
So
to last minute.
specifically, they didn't want to take table spots. So Farouk was essentially like, nah, man, we're going to put them through tables.
Oh, no,
there
they
is a
caught the
chair
table
shot
shots
there.
too.
There is a chair shot there in that clip where Bradshaw, it's like a shotgun goes off. And it's just, is it Ian Rotten's head or it's one of them that just gets absolutely obliterated by ringside.
Oh, I love the idea of Public Enemy walking,
Johnny
like,
Grunge.
There you go, Johnny Grunge. There you go. I get all these goddamn fat losers mixed up.
Because absolutely, this was taking place in their little card game setup they got going.
Yeah.
Public Enemy, first off, does not knock on the door; they walk around it.
Nope.
And they walk in and go like, "Hey, we don't want to do table spots." They walk away, and then APA probably goes like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're not doing table spots. They don't want to do table spots. They keep dealing the cards. So then Public Enemy walks away, and then I could see Farouk going, "Hey, equipment guy, ungimmick all of the tables."
Also,
Absolutely.
I feel like Bradshaw and fucking and Ron never looked up at them and was just like, all right,
Oh yeah,
okay,
they were dealing
yeah.
the whole time. They never
They
Yeah.
don't
looked
even,
back.
they're just like, you hear something?
grin on their
The, the
face.
the one of the best times you'll have is listening to Farouk retell that story.
Mhm.
Or actually, or JBL, because JBL, the way he describes Farouk's reaction to being told when he was told that they're not going through tables was not good. Like
I tell
they
you what,
came into the company, had like that match and maybe a few others, and they were gone
Because
immediately.
nobody wanted to fucking deal with the tag team that's trying to tell
No,
people we don't want to take fucking bumps. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're
no.
fucking
You,
Rocco
well,
Rock
wait,
Rock
wait.
telling
and
Follow
me
up.
Johnny
I'm not
Grunge.
taking a
Wait.
move. Fuck
Follow up.
you.
Have you
Yeah.
heard? Have you heard Bubba talk or had Bully, whatever the fuck you want to call him, talk about working with
Oh, how
them?
they fucked them up
How
in ECW because they didn't want to
yep,
stay
they
down after
refused
the
to stay
match.
down.
Mhm.
Yep, they refused to stay down after the 3D, which nobody at that point would get up from. Um, and then that was it. They never came back to ECW either.
Fucking Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock. The fuck talking about I don't want to
I
take a
tell
table
you what,
spot.
if I was on a plane and I had to sit next to
Fucking
JBL,
Philadelphia trash.
that'd be fun. I would just the
Oh,
stories.
I would
Oh,
immediately
you
ask him.
can go
I
and
would
Mellow Bullet.
immediately. I would zero in on one thing and one thing only. Darrell, what would that be? What would I ask JBL about?
Would it be about the clothesline from hell,
No,
or
absolutely not.
is it the
Mountain
Edge
climbing.
story?
Nope.
Oh, the
Kaufman.
fucking the border.
You know what I'm talking about. When that man was looking for
Border
Mexicans on
visit.
the border,
Border visit.
one of the
Ah,
goat
Oh
segments of all
shit!
time where that man is literally just kicking a Mexican out of the country. What the fuck? That
So
was
I knew this segment was already racist,
how did
but
we
I had
get
never
here?
seen the beginning of it before. I always seen like the part where he like kicks them back.
Oh,
I
the
seen the
beginning of
beginning
it
and I'm
just
like,
sounds like he's
what the
spewing out
fuck,
something.
man?
It's like, oh, is this JBL or just Stephen Miller talking on a normal Tuesday?
It's a Fox News on the ground segment. That's what they were doing. That's what
That is
that was.
exactly what it
Is
is.
Eddie's mom a
It's
heart
just
attack?
JBL instead of fucking Laura Ingram or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the whole thing with fucking Eddie and JBL and the heart attack
yes.
thing. Yeah,
Yes. How do we get
yeah.
to JBL? Through the Ron Simmons
Because Farouk
vortex.
was on
Through
the
Public
screen.
Enemy, that's how we got to it.
The public enemy. Yeah, yeah. God.
So Chris, I'll save you the time of talking about the segment that they show for Public Enemy and the Pit Bulls.
Ugh.
This match
Oh, I
ends
got you.
because the Pit Bulls were supposed to they power bombed. I don't one of the Public Enemy. I don't fucking remember and I don't care.
Mhm.
They hit him with a super bomb and they don't go for the pin. Why? I don't know. They start
They do
taunting.
go for the pin, and they pick him up after 2.
That was it, yeah.
This
That's
is also, by the way, this is one of the matches where like they keep cutting to highlights, so you don't
Mhm.
see the full match on the TV broadcast. So
Mhm.
like that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna
Yeah.
save you all the time.
So then I think Rocco Rock gets back in the ring and he's supposed to hit one of the pit bulls with the chair, but he misses the chair shot because the other Public Enemy dude rolls through and gets the pin. And then, yeah, that's just it. Public Enemy wins the match. And I couldn't imagine sitting through 16 minutes of a Public Enemy match at any circumstance for any reason. Yeah, man.
Hey, there's a reason they cut 14 minutes out of it and just showed you the 2 minutes that anybody remembered. Like
Yeah.
they'd rather show a replay of something that you saw the week before for most of
Mhm.
the show than show you that match.
Mhm.
to
Uh,
give this negative 2 stars.
I'm not rating this at all. So yeah.
yeah, I gave it a hotel coffee. The real reason to watch. Oh
A
wait, what'd you give
negative.
it? Cheese.
Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. What the fuck was even he saying?
They thought they were rappers, man.
I was
And
about
then
to say, Daryl, to get a little serious. Actually, you know what? I'm
Okay.
gonna back off.
No, what were you about to ask me? Go ahead.
I'm like, there is this trend of wrestlers in this time period who all do this thing. They do the white person rap.
Oh, the Wankster rap. Yeah.
Yes. No, 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 no. It's not that. It's not even that. It's because I feel like that's like more early 2000s. This is that, and I'm rapping now. That kind
Oh,
of thing.
the whole
Yes,
10
that
years
kind of thing.
behind.
The carry over from yes, it's like
Mhm.
the Wrestle Rock
sound like the
Rumble.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Yes,
Yeah. The fucking Sugar Hill Gang, man.
I
Um,
I hate that so much. And maybe that's other than the fact that these guys suck. Maybe
Mhm.
that's the other reason. It's like you guys are the worst version of that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Pitbulls are over here giving us a
Brother,
promo in the middle of the sauna and
holy
gym. That was
shit.
the best tag team promo I have like seen. Like
When he
other than
starts
the Warriors.
headbutting the fucking punching bag, man. What the fuck is this shit? Like, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, man? But it's great because it's just ridiculous. And
Is
it's
it weird to
just
say that it gives off the same vibes as a promo by the fuck were they called on NWA last night? The sheep herders.
The
The
Highlanders?
Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers. They give off the same energy as the Bushwhackers. Like they seem
Idiots?
like they were dropped on their heads as
I
kids.
mean, they said they were immortal after losing a match
Like you
earlier in the
remember
night.
in
So
school growing up when two of the biggest like dummies like got along with each other.
It's like if Ed and Eddie teamed
It's like
together.
if they both got into fitness in high school, like that is the Pitbulls.
yeah.
And then it was the 80s, so they got some roids in their system too. So
Yeah.
dude, the
Yeah.
Pitbulls are awesome. They're climbing up my rankings of favorite tag teams.
So
You know,
Pitbull
recently my number one, like my new number one tag team is probably the Road Warriors. I've
Yeah.
been watching a lot of Road
yeah,
Warrior stuff, and it's just like,
mhm.
holy crap. After that Great American Bash, where what's his
He
name
came out the
torpedoed
fucking Iron
himself
Man.
across the ring from one ring to another,
Yes.
Mhm.
yeah, man, that's the kind of stuff that wins me over. And the Pitbulls are awesome. Um, for like future ECW stuff, I want to see Perry Saturn's old tag team in ECW, the Eliminators,
Yeah.
Mhm.
because they were really fun to watch. Ah, God dang it! Next time, cheese, we're gonna pick a proper ECW pay per view. I guess
Yes.
this is weird, not in a bad way. It's just weird.
I guess sticking with Cheese, the only full match that Cheese has during the show. So
I
to
have
Yeah,
give
two
the
matches.
background, Sabu,
what is it? The full?
No, they're neither one. Well, no,
no,
those
Sabu
no.
and Mikey was, but Sandman,
Yeah, it was.
Terry, and Cactus and Shane wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Well, I can talk about Sabu.
yeah,
I mean,
I can talk about how he was.
Daryl, do you really want to hear a lot of Shane Douglas conversation?
no, I do not.
I know you don't.
Welcome to Shane Douglas Hour. Surprise, Daryl. We're going heel on you.
So
This
yeah,
is Shane
Sabu and
Douglas
Mikey
over
went
on
there.
you.
Franchise.
The franchise, bitch.
Every time he comes up, that's going to happen. This is 2 shows in a row, by the way,
Yep.
because he was
So
a Great American Bash with Johnny Ace.
Marty Jannetty was playing hooky.
Yeah. Oh, he missed his
What?
fight. The
Yes.
fight didn't
No, he
leave
didn't
the
miss his
Yes.
fight. He didn't
terminal.
want to go.
No, no. Marty Jannetty
He
was.
woke
I
up
don't
and
want to
did
tell
not
you where
want to
he
go.
was.
Epstein
I don't
Island,
want to tell you.
probably.
No,
He
I
was on
wasn't
a
going to go
forum. He
there.
was on a forum board because Facebook hasn't been invented yet, and he was asking some really weird
Yeah,
questions.
he was asking
Well,
about
yes,
his
he
foot that
was.
was
What he was
falling
doing.
off, and
He was asking
fucking
what's
his
permissible
stepdaughter
and what's
and-
not, and it's like, dog,
Yeah.
no, none of that is.
Well,
If
do you
you
remember
have
when
to
he asked
ask,
about his
it's not.
stepdaughter?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
alluding to.
Oh, that's what you're
That's
talking
what-
about.
That's what I'm alluding to. That's what he was
Well,
doing in
hey,
95.
well, do
He
you
was
remember
on forum
do you
boards.
remember the murder time?
Yeah, when he was
Like where
talking about
he
killing a gay dude or something like that in jail or something, I can't remember. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah,
you know,
some
at this
people.
point, please don't ever call me the Marty Jannetty of a tag team ever. For not even for the reasons that like, oh, the other guy became successful. I just don't want to be associated with it.
What are you about to say, Grissom?
No, like I don't remember, but Marty Jannetty was supposed to be in this match against
Yep.
Sabu, but we get a call in
Yep.
from him, and it is the most like me calling my boss. I'm sick, boss. I can't
Yeah.
come in. I'm sorry. I really would want to be there.
Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
boss. I got a few lines to
Oh, he
take care of right
He
now.
wasn't doing coke. That boy was doing straight crack. That boy was rolling this shit.
I'm not
putting it in
I'm
there.
not saying that he wasn't Daryl. I didn't say he wasn't doing crack, but you got to have an appetizer for like a 20-course meal, don't you?
He couldn't afford the fucking coke at that point.
Oh, I'm sure he
95.
could, but Philadelphia style, okay?
The 7-layer bean dip can only hold so long.
There you go.
Jeez, go ahead with this. Well, okay, so because
Seven-layer
Jannetty
bean dip
can't
is
show
kind of
up,
overrated.
Paul
You only need
Heyman
four.
sends 911 to the back to find an
Wait,
opponent.
what did you say, Cheeseman?
You only need 4 layers.
Well, explain to me what the hell 7-layered bean dip even
I
is.
don't
Like,
know.
how do
It's
you?
something the other white people do. Okay, I'm
The
not one of
other
those
white people, Darrell. That's a new one. That's a new
What the
one.
other white people?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Cheese, you're like one of the
That's
whitest
the
people I
other
know, so I
white.
don't know what
Okay,
that
I'm
means.
off-white.
Wait. But he does like spicy Latinas, and he is anti-ice. So that's already like 2 pluses.
Mhm.
Also, if you are a wrestling fan listening to this, don't be creepy to female wrestlers in public.
Yes, I would punch that guy in the face if I was there. How dare you assault my queen?
That was too much.
Yeah,
Or don't be
way
creepy to
too
anybody.
much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. Just specifically
Also,
weird,
he
creepy
called her
wrestling
I
men
don't-
Roxanne
dudes.
Perez.
We're referring to a specific incident
Yeah.
here that happened
You're right, though.
recently, but
I'm
I
sorry,
feel
he
like
called her
that
Raquel
sentiment can.
Perez because Roxanne Perez is her name. But he just said, "Oh, and there goes Raquel Perez." I'm like, well, which is it? Okay.
Oh, what a wrestling fans.
Horrible person.
Please change. As opposed to never change, please change.
See,
I'm surprised we've gone. Mhm.
it's these
Go
type
ahead.
of wrestling fans that make me wish I had my own personal 911, not the cops, but like the ECW wrestler to just sick on that dude.
I'm
Ooh,
just
okay, guys,
imagining
real quick.
Chris having the police so fucking.
I'm just no 911 right there. Go get choke slam that.
Tom would be walking around like Goldberg at all times, except they're not for him, they're
Yeah.
for you. So
Have that
real
whole
quick
dream
draft.
morning.
You can draft this is just a real quick draft. You can each draft one big guy to defend you, one big guy pro wrestler to be your personal guardian.
Brother.
Or not even a big guy. You can pick one wrestler. I will let you I will expand it out because I have my answer.
Haku's not allowed.
Nope. That's not my answer. I know Haku would be everybody's answer, so we can't have that.
I know exactly who the fuck I'm picking. I'm picking one of the whoever's in Chronic, either Brian Adams or fucking brother. The way they looked in '99 WCW, brother, I'm taking them 10 days out of
Yeah.
fucking week.
I got the better one. I'm taking Dan Severn.
Okay,
Oh.
well.
Let me come on, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we take the MMA guys out because like Shamrock's another good choice then.
Take Dan Severn and point at him to that guy said something negative about the Bible, and he'll just
I think I might take Bruiser Brody.
Ooh.
Brody's a great one. I would take 95 Shawn Michaels because if anybody messes with him, the entire roster is coming behind him.
Oh, Vince is coming in, flying in personally to make it disappear.
I'm gonna revise my answer.
Was that a story where somebody was messing with Shawn and then like who was it? Godfather, Undertaker, Yokozuna all hopped out of a van.
That is such a crazy image of that group of people.
What a weird blunt rotation that is.
Yeah,
what we're doing back there too.
Undertaker doesn't seem like he's fun.
The other two definitely were.
I was like, Taker seems like he's too uptight. I mean, look at the way the man books. He's a dork.
Taker had his suds with him. He was drinking. He wasn't smoking.
Oh God. Oh, I know. I love how that's acceptable. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get blackout drunk.
Somebody who would be smoking in the back of a car with them, Sabu. He is.
Wait, Darrell was gonna revise. Darrell had one thing. You were gonna revise your answer.
Steve Blackman.
Oh shit, that's a great answer.
Yes, I want Steve Blackman.
I mean, also to be fair, there are names, like Dan Severn, Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman, Brock Lesnar. Of course, they're going the Haku. Of course, they're going to pick like those guys.
Don't forget the other factor. You have to be around this person, so you have to be able to enjoy them as well.
Okay, well, that's fine because Brock Lesnar won't talk and I won't talk, and we'll have a gay old time together.
You asshole! That you're that thing that you have where you just need to be a smartass with that giant around you at all time. You would be a nightmare.
Well enough. I know he'll get sick of my shit in 3 seconds flat. So
he would kill you, Cheeseman.
Fuck it. I want Hulk Hogan, bro. He is the brothers and the sisters behind him, brother. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, have you ever seen that promo, guys, where he's talking about going back down to the streets with the brothers and the sisters? And
Oh my God.
Have you seen that promo he cut on the policeman that pulled him over pulled his kid over on the Florida highway?
God, I hate that I love Hulk Hogan.
I hate that I love him.
Stupid, man.
I hate it.
God.
Okay, I gotta say, I would have killed for a Hulk Hogan ECW anything
Brother.
because I don't know
He
what
would
that would
have
have looked like.
he would have been off the fucking no
Oh, he would have
God,
dropped an
no.
N bomb.
He would have shaved his head
Yeah.
bald, put on some shorts, and made fun of Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Give it anything like NWO versus PWO.
God, yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, we got to get back to whatever's left of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sabu and Mikey Whipwreck.
Yeah, so Mikey Whipwreck gets dragged out to the ring after already having won a match earlier. Look, it's a fucking Sabu match. What do you fucking want me to say? Okay, it's Sabu.
He does the chair spot. He does the chair
He
spot,
does a bunch of leg lariats and chair spots and dives.
a lot of crowd diving.
and he points a lot. He probably pointed a ton.
Everybody
think he-
points. Everybody point now.
I'm pointing, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you are.
And that's a point. That's not the ones up.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a different.
You gotta use both hands. He points with both hands. Only
Yeah.
one is up
Yeah.
higher though.
Ah,
Okay, what do you want? There, okay. Sabu wins with the camel clutch after lots of violence and shouting.
Mhm.
Mikey has a really sick somersault plancha into the crowd at one point.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, he's a former world heavyweight champion, Jason.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
You know,
Anytime we
it's-
talk
it
about
is-
Mikey Whipwreck, I'm going to use that quote
every time I see him wrestle, I'm always surprised, even though I've seen him do these things before.
Mhm.
And also, it's just like, oh yeah, that guy can do that.
Sabu does hit a sunset flip to the floor where he hurts his
What was
own
his
ass.
name in
where
WCW?
he
Yeah. Wait,
what did you say?
Mikey Whipwreck in WCW?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
I-
What was his name?
Who wasn't in WCW? There was an ECW
Well,
at that
no.
point.
So what was his name though?
I thought it
Because
was
I know
still
he was
Mikey.
there.
It wasn't Mikey Whipwreck. No, he had a different name when he was there.
Because remember,
It
Sandman was like
was-
hacked, and
Oh yeah,
well, Raven was Raven.
the Raven was Scott Lee, rich guy Scott
Oh
Levy.
God, shut up! Ugh.
In WCW.
Also, real quick, I understood the whole aura of Raven for like when I see him in ECW. I don't get it anywhere else.
Because it's the perfect fucking place for him.
Also, it was probably the most. It
uh,
was probably all
Thing
like
too?
the most handsome the guy was too before the drugs really hammered him down. 'Cause that dude looks like
yeah.
he doesn't. He looks like he's lived a life. Let me just
I
say
gave
that.
the Sabu match a creme brulee with 2 extra shots. I love Sabu
Yeah,
matches.
I love this.
I
man,
Yes,
just
me
man.
too.
Yeah.
like
The
Mikey
moonsault.
was good. Mikey was a good foil for him here because like
Mhm.
Mikey's good at getting fucked up and like
Yep.
he can like every move that
But a
Mikey
believable
does,
win when he
looks-
does win. You know.
Mikey's
He was
move
still Mikey
looks.
Whipwreck in WCW.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he had
Um,
a different name.
They look more impressive. It's like when you see a little man in the dunk contest. It's like, sure, yeah, that was a regular tomahawk, but you're also 5'6", so that's
Yeah.
sick.
Mhm.
You know.
I give it a 4 out of 5 tie-dye shirts. I'm gonna use the tie-dye shirts again.
I
It's
gave
either
it
that.
a
Actually, no. 4 out of 5 points.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. That fucking springboard moonsault that Sabu hit to the like outside of the guardrail from the second
Yeah.
ropes.
Yeah.
Then I think
it
the
is
funniest
crazy.
thing was as soon as he gets back in the ring, he botches the fucking
Yes.
the easier fucking moonsault. And I'm just like, I love Sabu, man.
It's not a Sabu match if there's not a Botcher 3. You know, it really isn't. Like, that's kind of what I expect and what I'm looking forward to because I'm like, how is he about to fuck something up? And also, how is he not going to kill himself in the middle of the fuck up? Because this dude has like, he's like a cat, but like every match he has 9 lives, right?
So
And
was
it's
it
like
like the fucking the no rope match that he did with fucking Joey Janela when he was, we don't have to get into that.
I
'cause
think
that was,
I
you
think
know,
that just I think all 9 lives went away in that one moment. So
yeah.
Didn't
yeah. Now no, Sabu rocks.
Cheese.
I give it a 5.2 out of 6. I'm a former world heavyweight champion.
What happened to the letter?
6? The fuck,
I just
yo,
wanted to
what the-
say, I wanted to
Hey.
say, I'm a former world heavyweight champion again.
All right,
But
man.
you could have done. You know what? No, let's move on.
So the show, well, it doesn't end with this, but essentially, a lot
No,
of the
it
through
ends with
line
a
of
promo for
the
the tag team championship.
yes, a lot of the through line of the third episode, instead of showing one of these matches like the tag team match with the ECW champion Terry Funk and fucking Cactus Jackie in it,
Nope.
and Sandman, they show a bunch of shit leading up to the triple threat tag team championship match that was going to happen a couple of weeks from then, that they were really promoting heavy between it was Benoit and Malenko versus Public Enemy versus Taz and Sabu was the big match they were
Like, listen
promoting.
to the names that were in that match. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Sounds like some shit I'd book in my my GM mode.
Yeah. But they were promoting that heavy throughout the show. We then get a Public Enemy promo versus Heyman and 911 where they hand Heyman this contract and they don't. I guess it was to get into the tag team match because they had been involved in this whole rivalry the whole time. And this rivalry had been going on since the year before in like September. So this was like a whole 8-month thing leading up to this match. So I guess that was the big build there. They were showing matches from all of the tag team title changes that they had leading up to between these three teams. And then we get into I don't know if they show the match highlights or the Shane Douglas promo. They show a Sandman promo where he's with Woman talking about
Bro,
he starts talking about Hitler
Yeah.
and shit, and I'm
I
like,
don't
He
think-
what
got
the fuck?
weird.
I don't think I've heard a Sandman promo ever because like this is not what I expected him to sound like.
He sounded like a dork.
Also, he's got like Macho Man's cadence and he's like
Mhm.
gesturing with the cigarette like Macho Man would gesture with his hands, but like he doesn't have the voice. He doesn't have the
Mm-mm.
voice that I thought Sandman would have. It's like he's still coming off the Surfer Sandman a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, he mentions Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Two
He
fronts.
mentioned Hitler.
And then Woman starts talking about Shane
Ava
should
Braun.
have went with me, and then she kisses
No,
Joey
she didn't.
Styles. And then we get a Shane Douglas
Guys,
promo.
real quick, one more time. I feel like I need to stress this every time. That's Nancy Benoit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy to see. That is, at this time, Kevin Sullivan's wife.
Mm-hmm. And 2 years later, Kevin Sullivan would walk her into infidelity by the dumbass storyline who I just do not understand to this
Yeah.
day, but whatever, man.
Like, Woman, real quick, Woman was like managing like a lot of top people.
Mm-hmm.
The Horsemen.
Sandman, the Horsemen. I mean, yeah.
When she talked about it during the promo, she was like, when I was the manager of the Horsemen, we ran WCW. You should have came with me. Why didn't you?
God, that shit was awesome. I
Yeah.
want to do more early WCW.
But this leads into a Shane Douglas promo where he starts talking about having to fight off all of the best athletes, and I brought wrestling back to a sport instead of
I'm the
entertainment.
game.
And I'm like,
That's what he
brother,
said.
Shane Douglas, you were in a fucking tag team with Johnny Ace.
I've never heard of
You were
Shane Douglas, dude. I think you mean Dean Douglas.
grabbing children out of the crowd and playing frisbee with them. Go fuck yourself. Anyway,
Ew.
yeah, that's what he did during the Great American Bash shit.
Oh
yeah, they were playing frisbee.
yeah, with Johnny Ace.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
bitch.
the franchise.
This goes
hang on,
into a highlight.
Hang on.
What's up?
I just want to point this out. Israel shut down their embassy in Ireland, so I went ahead and made a comment. Once again, Ireland drives snakes out of their country.
Oh, look at you. That is not what I expected to come out of that mouth.
Hey, don't hit me for where's the lie?
No,
There's
but
no
what were
lie.
you expecting, Anthony? That's what I want to know.
I was expecting
You know what?
an odd fact about like something that had to do with wrestling or like a sports update, you
Mhm.
know, like the one that I saw about Puka Nakua going to rehab and all that just now.
Obviously, bit
But
a
you know,
woman, called her a
I
slur.
thought he was going to mention how Shane Douglas at some point, I don't know if it's this promo or another promo later, where he says, "My ass is made of asbestos."
It's the same
Wait,
promo. Yes,
I did not notate
because
that.
he was
Why
talking
did I
about
not notate
Terry.
that?
Yeah, he was like, Terry was talking about how it was going to be hot earlier in the night. He talked about how it was going to be hot in the ECW arena, And
I
he
don't
was
see
like,
it, man.
"Oh, I
I
got
don't get it.
asbestos," and I don't either. I've been saying this for the last fucking 5 years. I don't
Like,
get
look,
Shane
like I
Douglas.
find I get I oddly get it, right? But I don't like it.
I got it here. I got the Shane Douglas thing here. I haven't in anything I've seen him in. This promo, I got it. I got the Shane Douglas thing. We'll see if that sticks around in anything from here on out that
But
we
like,
revisit
so
him. But like, I
I have
that
changed
dude
my
was a
mind.
champion that promo.
I feel like I'm always in the middle about Shane Douglas because there are times where I find him entertaining because he's ridiculous. Like when he's in like 2000 WCW and he's out there saying the craziest shit to Medusa. Uh, that's hilarious. Where he's just calling everybody bitch. Um, but then I also like watched early 90s stuff and I'm like, God dang it, where is this? What is happening here?
The problem with Shane Douglas is that Shane Douglas takes himself too serious, and when he's at his best is when he is being the most unserious person in the room.
Yes.
That camera
That's the
sucks.
problem.
I did love that ECW title. It was still like the Eastern Championship one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I want
Just put
that
an
one to be
ECW sticker on it.
Oh my God, Jericho's back.
I knew. Yes, thank God. Yes, yes.
On
The
AEW.
cornerstone, baby. Yes.
Thank God. That means he doesn't have to be anywhere near
Oh,
anybody
man.
young
And
like
Chris
Trick.
is back too.
So
Who?
Randy Orton wasn't talking to Chris Jericho this whole time?
No, man,
Nope.
he's talking
Damn
to
it.
Shane McMahon, baby. I'm telling you. I'm
Oh,
calling it.
Shane McMahon is like the way. Like,
Shane
please.
McMahon's gonna fucking
Look,
coast to
look, guys,
coast
guys.
Cody
I'm
at
gonna tell you.
WrestleMania, man.
I'm gonna tell you what exactly is gonna happen if he does that, Daryl. It doesn't
Mm.
matter what he does. The outcome of whatever Shane McMahon is about to do is gonna end in one way, and this is gonna end in some kind of popped or torn quads.
Brother.
And if it does not, I will be so
Oh,
angry. That is the greatest WrestleMania moment of all time.
WrestleMania
Fight me.
39. I'm legit just looking and I see him fall and I'm like, oh, he must have slipped.
It took
Then
a
he tries
second
to
to
get up.
register, man.
I was there. I was
I
at that
know.
show.
And you weren't
That
there,
was,
were you?
I heard the Mrs. music and I
Oh,
said,
shit.
good, time to get a hot dog. This is perfect. I hear Snoop Dogg come out. I'm like, I'm gonna miss a Snoop Dogg thing. I hear Here Comes the Money. I'm like, this is the perfect time to get a hot dog.
Oh, shit,
And then
man.
I get back and Mr. Dope goes, bro, you missed it. And I was like, what? I missed something with that? And I goes, "Hey, you missed the best thing of the night." I said, what happened? He goes, dude, Shane fucked himself up. I don't know what he did, but he
Oh
fucked himself. I
my
thought he was fucking. I thought Dope was
God.
fucking with me.
He immediately popped both of his fucking quads.
And I
I
go, oh, for
laughed.
real? And then like I hear like Maggie confirms it and like a couple other people around us confirmed it. And I was like, damn, I guess I missed it. Of all the things to miss.
I
It's
laughed for
it's the best thing
13
of the
minutes
night.
straight after that segment, man.
It
I
was,
could not stop. That shit was
oh man,
hilarious,
that was
man.
just a lot. There was so much to that. Oh, fucking McMahon's.
Um,
Thank you for that live update, Cheeseman, because that's entertaining. What kind of shape is Jericho in?
I can't tell right now because the
Is he in
camera
hot
keeps
dog shape?
Yeah, he looks better.
no, he lost a
He has
lot of
surgery
weight.
on his stomach.
Maybe.
He
Probably.
definitely is less flabby Jericho.
Awesome. That's good for him.
Maybe
Fucking
he'll
MAGA
be able to
piece
hit
of
a
shit.
the
Anyways,
lion salt without damn near killing himself now.
I wonder
Then
how
we get
January 6th their wife is doing.
Yeah, that looks like fresh scars right there, and those are fresh abs too. I think he definitely has some sort of surgery.
I'm gonna give up the Canadian. I'm giving up being Canadian white trash in Winnipeg to be Florida white trash.
Did he have
What an upgrade!
the Rock shirt surgery where he got his boobies removed?
Oh yeah, you gotta get
No,
the titties
Boobies
removed.
removed, or doesn't he need them added on? Because like that
Yeah,
guy's
he had
got
to
like the Kobe
reinflate them
thing.
because they
They weren't
deflated.
juicy enough.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the most over people in like all these companies got the bigger titties. I'm not even kidding. Like, look at Randy these days. Look at Drew.
No, Randy ate Randy Orton. That's not the same
He
person. I
he
don't
can
care.
he Majin Boo'd him, Daryl. One Randy ate the other
Do we
one.
still have a match to go over?
I don't
Well,
even know.
technically yes, but no.
I mean, match happened, shit happened. No one really cares.
Well,
All
Yeah,
that matters is Terry Funk.
it was the main event of the night, but there was
Yeah.
another one where they just showed us the highlights of it, and they showed us probably like what 5, 6 highlights.
Yeah,
That's about
Terry
it.
Funk burned Cactus Jack with the brand, and that was pretty much it. Terry gets the pin over Cactus Jack. So Sandman and Terry Funk win over Cactus Jack and Shane Douglas. And then after that, Terry does a promo where he has the brand in his hand and it's on fire. And then he I guess he had like beer in his mouth or something like that, and he spits at the fucking brand, and it like sparks up, and he just starts laughing. And he said it's gonna get hot in the ECW arena. And then
Ugh.
and then he just like keeps laughing, and then just kind of like keeps blowing on the fucking brand over and over and over again. And then we get more.
There was a really funny spot in that match that I wanted to highlight where Funk goes to throw a toolbox at, I think, Shane Douglas.
Oh yeah,
All the tools just open up on his head, and it is so funny.
it is funny because he seems like a Looney Tunes character. He's like Yosemite Sam. That's who Terry Funk is.
Yeah,
he's Yosemite
He
Sam.
is.
Oh my god, he's so.
Dude,
They
Great.
also at some point move a guardrail into the ring. Wish we would have seen whatever offense they did that with, but they cut away from that immediately. Like
gotta
you
buy
don't
the
see
tapes,
anything
man.
with it. And then like all you get past that is Cactus getting branded with the branding iron, and then 1, 2, 3.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the brandy was a slightly bit not kayfabe because of the two that it was.
Bro, do you know they didn't fucking kayfabe that fucking shit?
I'm fairly certain he's mentioned in a promo before that specific branding iron scar. I don't know if it was from this one.
I think it was when
Yeah.
they did the match at a One Night Stand 06 or whatever, when Mick had turned heel and teamed with
It's always
Edge.
tempting. It's always tempting to pick that show. It's
Oh, we
always
gotta keep
tempting,
that
but
one
it's
in the
been done to
pocket,
death.
baby.
It's been done to death. So
I gave this match an espresso shot with bourbon in it.
yes.
I didn't rate it because I mean it was just the highlights, but from what I saw, I'm pretty sure it was a decent match. So
Well, now I need to watch the match.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
So hey,
there we go.
Paul Heyman, it worked. You got me to want to buy the tape.
Cheese.
Grifter.
I give it a Chris Jericho. For the love of God, cut your fucking hair. And I
There we
also give
go.
it a D- because I didn't care enough.
And I want to watch some old NWA something because the grifting on those shows were crazy.
Christopher.
Yeah,
It
Christopher.
was your turn to pick.
So I gave the show overall a caramel latte.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
Perfectly enjoyable, even though like the components of it, like when you break it down and you just watch one of the things from these at a time, shit. But and with
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
with like a couple cool things in it, but all together, it was a really enjoyable like hour and a half of wrestling in total. Like
Agreed.
all the replays and all that. Before I make my pick, what did you guys give the whole Extreme Warfare or whatever the fuck it was called event?
What is the most middle grade I can give?
A 2.5.
Nah, it's a little higher than that. I'm going to give it 2.8.
Okay. You gave it a C cheese.
Yes.
It's perfectly watchable
5.5
for what it is.
I'm not going to complain about it like some of the other things I've picked before. And don't worry, what I'm going to pick this time, we're going to go to the recent past. It is still not WWE, so don't
thank God.
It is available to watch. I found it on a website in Japan. We are going to watch PWG Steenwolf from 2011.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
From Reseda, California. This features the main event of El Generico and Kevin Steen in one of their ladder wars or ladder matches. It's got the Young Bucks back when people liked them. It's got a lot of really cool names that are still around today. And not too many names that we're gonna have to be like, ew, and like, oh god, I don't really want to talk about this person. There's one on there. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good
I don't
time.
want whoever's the troublesome person. I do not want them. I'm just going to say that.
It's a big switch up from what we've been doing, and it's something like I don't see a whole lot of PWG stuff covered on stuff like this. So I figured we'd try to break into that ground. But it's available. I'll send it to y'all. PWG Steen Wolf from October 22nd.
There's a match I think I want Darrell to specifically cover.
Which one is it?
You always have a lot of interesting things to say about our man, Trevor Man. And I feel like nobody here, I feel like nobody here can cover that the way you can.
Sure can't, can they? Yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
Because I've heard what you have to say about him, and that's why I'm fascinated.
Oh, see, and this is the crazy thing. This is the period when I like him.
I know that's exactly why I'm telling you this is the match you got to go, because you told me that like you really enjoyed him in Lucha Underground. It wasn't until some later things when he opened his mouth, you know.
Dude, he's great as Prince Puma. Like,
yeah,
oh yeah, great.
Yeah, when he didn't have to talk. Yeah, imagine.
I want Candice LeRae and Chris Cadillac and Famous B.
Chris fucking Cadillac.
Wait, there's an Adam Cole match?
Yeah.
Future Shock. Yeah.
Oh no, that's okay. You can have that match.
Well, Chris, what matches are you picking? Obviously, you're gonna take.
Oh yeah, what matches do you want? I know you're getting the main event, right?
I guess, yeah. That's a long that might be my only one.
If you don't want it, you can. Hey, you know what? If you want it to be your only one, you can do that too. But
let's see, how many more do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. I mean, okay, yeah, I'll do 2.
Yeah, two.
I'll do the TJ Perkins and Rocky Romero one too.
Cool. Darrell, do you want to do Scorpio Sky because you also did Scorpio Sky tonight? Oh.
I'll take
No?
Oh no.
Go Scorpio. Yeah. I'm gonna bite the bullet here because Chris always gets the tag team matches.
I'll take the Joey.
No, you'll take the Dynasty match.
I'll take that one, unfortunately.
I'll do Ricochet.
I'm gonna take it because I have a story that goes with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I met that guy.
Thing is, I doubt we're gonna see Teddy Long on this one. I know we just didn't in ECW, but I can't wait till we get to like 300 episodes into this and we got like a Patreon or whatever, and there's some fan watching that can like go back and calculate how many of the shows have had Teddy Long in it that we've watched.
God, I feel like we got to start keeping track of this shit, because if we jump on it now, we might be able to track the Teddy Long meter.
Because I bet by the time we hit 300 episodes, we're gonna have like 80 to 85% have Teddy Long.
Teddy Long. Oh my God! And he's gonna be in a different role in each one of them is gonna be so vastly different from the next. Okay, so what are we hammering out for the matches? Oh, real quick, guys. Are we gonna end the show?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hype the video. That's a thing that YouTube does.
Also, Kaufman, say the name of the show one more time.
The Drop Toe Hold Podcast.
Not that show. The show we're covering.
Oh. Next week on the Drop Toe Hold Podcast, we will be covering PWG Steen Wolf from 2011.
Look at that poster, guys. Holy shit.
That is insane. The fuck, man.
I want that, and I want it framed. Kevin Owens he looks like he's the beast. Catch y'all.
Yep. Peace out.